What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for clicking on, and today's video is going to be about things what annoy me in a gym. So one of the things what annoys me is people who don't clean up after themselves. I mean, when they just leave a sweaty stain on the bench or any equipment and they don't bother wiping down after them, and you go there and you just have a massive sweat patch on the bench you want to use. It's disgusting, guys. Just clean up after yourself. It takes 2 seconds to do. Another thing what annoys me is when people lurk, and by this I mean people just stand behind you and they're like just looking at you, waiting for you to speak to them instead of coming up to you and saying, how many sets have you got left? Or even, can I jump in between your rest sets? It's so off-putting when they're just stood there staring at you. It's like, you're in the gym, get on with your own workout. And this also leads on to people who stare, and that is terrible. I mean, not even if they're just staring at you, like the creepy guys who stare at girls and then they just look at them, and it's like, you're not even doing your workout, you're just staring at someone. It's really creepy, guys, don't do it. Even if you're staring at another guy, you weren't thinking, oh god, how much is he lifting or anything. It's just so weird to see people staring at everyone in a gym. I mean, when I go to a gym, I've got my music on, and the only thing I really concentrate on is my own workout. So I barely even notice people in the gym. And another thing what annoys me is people who are screaming when they're doing warm-up sets. I mean, that is terrible. It's like, why are you even shouting? I mean, it's understandable when you're trying to get that last 1 or 2 reps out to letting a little grunt, but honestly, I went to a gym one day and there was this guy who was grunting and moaning on his warm-up set, and it's just like, it's not even a heavy weight, you're just warming up and you're there screaming at the top of your lungs like you're about to pass out or something. It's so off-putting, and to be honest, if you're new to a gym, it can be intimidating just having this big man screaming at the top of his lungs. And now the next thing what annoys me at a gym, and I'm pretty sure it annoys a lot of you guys who go to a gym, is people who don't re-rack their weights. I mean, it is terrible. You come in and you're about to go do a bench press or something, and someone's just left it loaded up with what they were doing and didn't bother re-racking it. And leading on to the next thing what annoys me, it's to do with the same thing, but people who don't put the same weights on the same rack, and they will mix their weights up and basically put it in a sandwich. You have like 120 kilo followed by a 5 kilo, then a 10 kilo, then a 20 kilo. It's just so annoying. It's just a little bit tidier if you put all the same weights on one rack. It makes it so much easier for everyone else who's going to use them afterwards, and you don't have to go looking around each rack trying to find the right weight. And another thing what annoys me is people who smell at the gym. I mean, it's okay to smell a little bit because you're there, you've worked up a sweat, that's understandable, but when I say people who stink, I mean the people who smell before they even come into a gym. It's so off-putting when you're there trying to work out and someone stinks at the gym. It's just so horrible. I mean, it's not hard to have a quick shower or put some deodorant on, and honestly, everyone will thank you if you do. The next thing what annoys me is the people who are on their phones all the time. I mean, I don't pay attention to many of them, but there's guys and girls who go into a gym and they're constantly on their phone, taking photos and videos, putting it on social internet. I mean, yes, it's great to show that you're at a gym, but I mean, there's literally some people who spend 5-10 minutes between workout sessions sitting on their phone, and you're like, are you actually going to be using this equipment? It's just so annoying when you're sat there on a bit of equipment which someone wants to use. And this one really annoys me is the people who work out right in front of the weight section, like the dumbbell rack. It's so annoying. They're trying to get a dumbbell and someone's there working out, and you don't want to walk past them because you don't want to put them off, and they're just there stood in front of it, and it's just so annoying, guys. Take a couple steps back so you've got people actually have room to be able to go pick up a weight they want. It's a bit of common courtesy, really. And this is another thing what annoys me, is people who stand in front of a mirror and check themselves out. I mean, even people do it topless. It's like, yes, you have a nice body, you're going to a gym, but no one wants to see you stood there topless, flexing, checking yourself out. It's just so stuck up, really. Yeah, I mean, yes, we all want to be able to look that good where we feel confident walking around topless, but not everyone wants to see you topless. Just have a bit of respect for other people, really. The last thing what annoys me is people who think they are personal trainers, who will come up to you randomly without you even acknowledging them or even asking them to, and they'll be like, oh, you're doing this wrong, let me show you how to do it. It's like, actually, hold on a minute, I've got a workout plan, I'm doing it like this because this is what I'm working for. I mean, yes, it's good if you've got bad form or something, but generally, just don't go up to guys who are using a bit of equipment and doing something, and you're just there like, oh no, you're doing it wrong, you need to do it like this. It's just so patronising. I mean, everyone goes to a gym as a beginner, really, so you don't know if they've just started a gym or if they've been going for a couple of years. So just don't go up to people randomly and say that they're doing it wrong. So one last bonus thing is people who constantly talk about their gym. I mean, I've caught myself doing it. You're in the middle of a conversation, nothing to do with about the gym, and you're just like, oh yeah, I had such a great workout last night, or oh, I'm aching from the gym. It's like, you're not even talking about going to a gym or anything, and you just pretty sure you annoy people when you're constantly talking about a gym. I found myself doing it, and I'm sure my friends get annoyed with it, but for me, it's a new thing in my life, so I'm quite excited about it. So that's why I find I talk about it a lot. But honestly, guys, don't talk about it all the time. Just say, if someone asks, oh, what did you do yesterday? Say, oh, I just had a workout. Literally, that's all you need. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and if there's anything I missed which annoys you at the gym, drop it in the comment section, and I will see you all in the next video.